Mariners, Mariners, Mariners. I hope everyone's doing well. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you may be in the world. Today. I hope everyone's doing okay. And as we saw from my reaction on Saturday when Grimsby got a 0-0 draw against AFC Wimbledon, we now move on to the second game of the season, not league game, but League Cup game against Mansfield Town. And Nigel Clough's Mansfield Town. And boy, oh boy, is this going to be a good one. Especially with the way, they play and things like that. I'm going to give you a little bit of I'm going to use the club's information. But I'm going to basically tell you about the last time we played them, the last couple of times we played them actually, and what I think is going to happen in this fixture. Are Town going to go on a cup run again? Will Mansfield stop us? Well, I'll have to find out. Well, as we know, Town played Wimbledon at the weekend, and they go on to the to Mansfield Town in the first round of the Carabao Cup against Mansfield. Kick-off is 7:30, and last season, Grimsby beat Crewe 4-0. It was 4-0, and also played Premier League Nottingham Forest at Blundell Park. So, and this will be the first meeting in 2 weeks actually, where Mansfield will be coming back to Blundell Park in 2 weeks' time to play the league fixture. So it'll be interesting whether this gives an indication as to what's going to happen on that day. Just going to the fact that obviously at the weekend the Mariners started with 7 new signings, including Charles Vernon and that lot. Paul Hurst at the end of the match with Wimbledon did say that Otis Khan is currently out with an injury, but he did say in the pre-match that he's looking for a return for Otis around up to training, at least around about the week of the Walsall game is what he's hoping to have Otis back for. We also had the debut of course, and I will mention this guy more, obviously, the new signing obviously that's come in. Arthur Ganoa, who is a forward player, which Paul knows from his time at Shrewsbury, and Raquel Pike returned as well at the weekend. It's all looking like, this could be a very interesting game. Obviously, the likes of Gavin Holohan and Danny Amos did not play, alongside Luke Woodfall as well did not play either, or Michi Afete. So there's a chance here against Mansfield that they could all return if they wanted to, but I do sense there may be some changes ahead of this game. And Mansfield obviously coming off a 2-2 draw with Crewe. Davis Keeler-Dunn scored both goals for Mansfield. And last season, I'll just tell a little bit, last season when we played Mansfield, it was a 0-0 draw at Mansfield, and I remember 1-1. We beat them in the trophy, 2-1 if I remember correctly, and but both league games ended 0-0 and 1-1, so both ended draws. But we did beat them in the trophy. I believe it was 2-0. Sorry, that we beat them in the EFL trophy. So it's kind of a very obviously it's very early to go into form and things like that. We both drew at the weekend. We know how Nigel Clough likes his team setting up. He likes playing nice sort of fluid on the floor football. But Grimsby can play that style as well. They've definitely, they're showing that at the moment that they could easily do that. The referee for this game is going to be Scott Jackson, and this will be his first Grimsby match. He'll be assisted by Richard Wigglesworth and Lee Freeman. They will be the assistants on the night. So what's my overall thoughts on this? I do see there being changes. I really do. You have to wonder, whether he'll give, whether Paul will give Genoa a shout, whether he'll think about probably starting McGill Pike. He may do. I know he did say that he didn't want to rush them, so it could be a similar front three to last time out. I've got a feeling that Chaz will want to play again. Abu, I think, should get another start as well. I think the front three, but I just don't see Danny Rose starting this game coming up. I think it's going to be it could be a very good football match, actually. It could be a very good football match. We will be in the red strip, so if you are going to the Mansfield game, they'll be in the red shirts. And I think it's expect a good football match. I think obviously we'll want to score our first goal of the season. Mansfield are going to be looking to better, obviously, the draw they got at the weekend. There's not much else really to say about this game other than what's my prediction going to be. This has probably seemed like 5 or 6 minutes of a ramble, but there you go. But actually, if Danny Rose does play any part in this, he will be coming up against his former side because he's a former Mansfield Town striker. So it'll be interesting if Danny does get on the pitch as to will he score against his former side. Who knows? But now quickly on to my prediction. This has been a right ramble, but who cares? I'm going to basically... Difficult to say, really. Difficult to say. I am going to go for the Mariners to squeak this. I'm going to go for the Mariners to win 2-1. I just think that I think with the quality we do have going forward, as well as them, it could be penalties. Easily. But I'm saying 2-1 to win at Mansfield. Such a 50-50 game this. Would I be surprised if it went to penalties? Not at all. Absolutely not at all. I think that Paul is happy with the squad that he's got. I think he will be having talks with few players that may feel a little bit aggrieved, but it's a squad game, like he said. So my prediction is Mansfield Town 1, Grimsby Town 2. I think Grimsby will make it into the second round of the EFL Trophy. But I don't think it's going to be a good game of football, but it's going to be tight, I think. The first goal will be key, I think, as to what happens there. Let me know down below what you think it is. Apologies that this preview hasn't been, shall we say, the most thought through. I've been busy, so I've not really had a chance to get my prep together. But do leave down below your scores for the game. Will Grimsby get through into the second round of the cup? Do you want Town to actually have a cup run this season? I, on the hand, like I've always said, I do. But obviously we don't want to lose the focus of the league as well. But a game's a game and you want to win it. the end of the day. So 2-1 is my prediction. Leave your predictions down below for me. Please do like, please do subscribe, please do share, show me some love, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.